Hey guys, my name is Ryan.
And my name is Miska.
And welcome to Overwatch Central. So today we wanted to talk about one of the stars of the current Overwatch meta. The cyborg ninja Genji is back. But how did we get into this situation and how is he played to be effective? These are some of the questions we're going to go over in this video, but let's get straight into it.
Right now, Genji is dominating. We see him on attack and defense on all sorts of maps, and he's consistently picked in all skill levels of play as well. Sure, some can utilize the hero better than others, but there's no doubt that the cyborg ninja is the center of attention right now. The extreme mobility, utility, versatility, and even more importantly, the ultimate, makes for a hero that has a bit of everything that works in most situations. He's very close to a must pick, can be extremely difficult to deal with, and is also very annoying. Even such a simple thing as the double jump helps him dodge a lot of damage. This is the situation we are in right now, and the meta we currently are experiencing. But how did we get here, and what actually happened to Genji?
Much like a lot of things in this recent patch, the rise of Genji has taken us a little by surprise. We knew that the Zenyatta buffs were going to put Genji back in a decent position, but never really expected to see the outcries of people wanting to see Genji nerfed all over the internet. When we did the video talking about Zenyatta, I saw some comments that called us Genji mains, because we said that Zenyatta needed a nerf and not Genji. But Genji hasn't been buffed at all this patch. He was as good as he was before all of this, yet is used a lot more and is more effective. So these changes to other heroes around him have completely rocked the meta to an unhealthy level. Not just so much with Genji, but the fact that half the hero pool just isn't as viable as the rest. It's more about seeing the bigger picture of the meta as a whole to decide why Genji is suddenly wrecking face right now. As somebody eloquently put on the Battle.net forums with one of these discussions, it's not Genji that needs a nerf, it's just that his counters need buffing.
But apart from the hero in himself being incredibly strong, what is it in the current playstyle of the hero that allows him to be as effective as he is? Well, to start with, we see a lot of teams babysitting their Genji. Harmony Orbs and Lucio AoE heals are the basics of keeping any character alive of course, but the addition of Ana really changed things up too. The nano boost on top of the Genji ult is devastating and often ends in a team wipe. Because of all this, a common tactic nowadays is to simply give your Genji everything he needs to control and dominate the match. Another issue here is the fact that heroes like McCree, who set out to be a flank killer, can be outplayed by Genji quite heavily, and it really doesn't require that much from a Genji to do it. This is definitely the bigger issue here, and Genji's situation really has a lot to do with how the meta is looking right now as well. Right, so after all that, let's just take a step back and summarize. What we really want to highlight in this video is the fact that Genji needs to be countered and not necessarily nerfed actually. Right now we're looking at quite a few heroes that could potentially deal with Genji, but all of them can quite easily be outplayed if Genji avoids making some relatively simple mistakes. We'll see what happens though, as the meta will definitely be changing again in not too long.
So we've spoken about the recent meta changes a lot, and we've said that Blizzard changed too much at once. I feel like they grossly underestimated what McCree, D.Va, and Zenyatta changes would do to the rest of the Overwatch cast. And to fix problems like Genji, we need to look at other heroes and less about the ninja himself. Winston and Mei are two obvious characters that could do with buffing to take down a Genji, especially the latter. Winston is in a pretty healthy place right now, so buffing him may rock HMS meta boat more, and tanks right now are the only role that has a healthy selection of options. Nerfs are really tricky to handle, as you could just end up removing these heroes from the game entirely. We've already seen Genji's health reduced to 150 and it didn't work. So instead maybe we should be looking at other characters and changing them. We all saw what buffs to Zen and McCree did to Pharah, so let's see what these proposed changes to Mei and so on and so forth will do to Genji. And that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Do let us know what you think of Genji. Do you really think that he needs nerfing, or do you think he's in an alright position now? It's just everybody else around him that needs fixing. Thanks again for watching, take care, and we'll see you next time.